Hey there, folks. This is the KlerikReturns returning to you with another episode of Minecraft. And I just got back from an awesome caving expedition, sort of. I did last time I was playing, and I took a few days off. And that seems a little bit quiet. That's good. Okay. Hello and welcome. I have recently gotten back from the honeymoon trip. Honeymoon. No. Anniversary trip that I talked about. Let's get some things done while we're chatting. That I talked about in my last episode. Last few episodes. Up to Napa for our 1 year anniversary. And I thought I would chat about it while we did a few things around here, some maintenance things and maybe some building things. We'll see what we end up getting around to and how distracted I become. I was thinking, actually, maybe, you know what, I think that this would be... Oh, I've got too many sheep in here. See the problem? Can't reach them all. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oops. Sorry. I was thinking that we could use all this blue wool that we have collected for weeks on end and start finally building the TARDIS. I think that is an awesome plan because then we can kind of chit-chat and catch up, and I can share what we did on my vacation, our anniversary vacation. Come here, dude. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Can't get that. Get out of the way. Thank you. Last one. Come on. Get it. Yup. There we go. So, it all began when we left... Wait, let me get my notes up. Hang on. Sheep. Here we go. It all began on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Look at all that. That's crazy. Okay, so we'll keep this. Keep that handy. Move this out. And let's just grab a ton of the wools. Let's see if we can get rid of this. So there's no wood. We can get rid of that, I guess. We'll keep that. Anything else we can get rid of? Nope. Okay, let's go build the TARDIS. Do I have any wheat to feed these guys? I do. Let's feed them real quick. Since we're doing errand-type things. Come on down! Alright. Let's wait for them to back up a bit. And we'll hop inside. Feed some more! Feed them, make it the babies! Did we get them all? I think they fixed the glitch where if you hold it down it takes a whole bunch. Looks like they did. Excellent. And... cool. There's that gate. Gate. Hello. And let's flush the XP just in case. So, we left... Did I say Friday? We left Saturday morning. Took a nice leisurely drive up... I wish I could say up the coast, but it was not up the coast. Did I turn that off? Yes, okay. And we've got a doorway there. Perfect! Saturday morning, left, drove up in the Central Valley. Took our time, and once we got to Napa, we decided to start off with the wine tasting before we went to our bed and breakfast. So, let me focus on a plan here for a moment before I continue my story. Okay, let's start here. Boy, that thing works well. Too tall, yep. Alright. So, I was saying, right, so we went to the first winery that we went to was called Alpha Omega. Let's fill that in. Oh, I forgot to grab my dirt. Let's get rid... Oh, man. Let's drop some stuff off in the yurt. Sorry, I'm so easily sidetracked. You know this already, I am sure, if this is not your first time watching. I feel better now. Okay. So we went to this winery called Alpha Omega, and we did a wine tasting there. It was more expensive than we thought. In fact, we thought that we heard from Shannon's parents that it was free, when indeed it was not. That was very sad news. But we ended up just paying for it anyway, because it was our anniversary, and, you know, why not? You do things like that when you're on an anniversary weekend thing. Sorry, I have an itchy nose today. Let's see, and it was delicious. They did 3 whites and 3 whites, 2 reds, and a dessert wine, which ended up being a white wine. So I guess it's 3 whites. And the first 2 whites, they were not my favorites. The first one was good. It was clean and crisp, but the second was a little too oaky for me. It had too robust a flavor on the front note. But it was good, and I think I just didn't have. Do we have shears? Would have been a smart thing to bring, wouldn't they? And if not shears, then iron, which I did not bring either. I fail. We'll go back for them soon, because all this stuff is already planned out pretty well. So we ended up buying a bottle of this one red. They just called it red wine because of the mixture. Because of the mixture of the wine and the fact that it was made in the United States, they couldn't call it a Cabernet blend, I believe. It's like a federal regulation, FDA type stuff, where it depends on what percentage of what type of grape goes into the wine that determines what you're allowed to call the wine, which I never knew before. That was very, very interesting factoid. And now I know. So we got a bottle of their red wine, and I am very much looking forward to having it with steak. Absolutely steak. And it's, I want to say 60% Cabernet blend for those of you who care about wine. I'm sure this is interesting for those of you who don't. I apologize. But I believe it was 60% Cab and 20% Pinot Grigio, I believe. Anyway, enough about the first winery. This episode is going to take forever if I share this much detail, as is my norm in conversations when I talk with people. It gets old quick. So we're doing 1, 2, 3 out. Let's do it here. Oops, not there. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go. That high. So let's see. The next one we went to was called Visitue. That's 2 words. Well, a letter and a word. V. Period. Satue. And we just ate lunch there. That's about all I have to say about it. It was really busy, very tourist attraction-y, and I did not appreciate it. I am not a high-volume people person at all. So things... okay, we'll get rid of that. So when I'm in crowds, I tend to just clam up and get nervous, and it's not fun. I don't enjoy crowds, really. Which is why YouTube videos makes perfect sense. Minecraft, on the other hand. Just kidding. Is that right? That is correct, sir. And this one's eventually going to come out to there, I believe. Is that right? That looks right. Of course, we do have to do the whole thing on... Uh-oh. That looks wrong. That looks wrong. Up one into... I thought this was too wide. Yeah, that was too wide. So this needs to come back. Shoot. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Two back. Can we do it? Here. And then... Wait. This wasn't... This was only... must have been 3 deep. Right? Because if that was too wide... I remember this being too wide because I had a ladder that went up to the top. So this must have been 3. So this goes here... Here, actually. This... Yep. Alright, let me get this up. And too wide... And then too wide down here. Oh, and it is getting nighttime. Let's gather this dirt. Oh, maybe we can't. I'm going to make a run for the yurt. Run for the yurt. Let's see. So, moving on past the wineries, we went... Oh, well, the final winery that we went to was Mumm, M-U-M-M, I think it's spelled, where they make champagne. So I did a champagne tasting, and that was really cool. Very fun. I'm not a huge fan of champagne, but it is Mumm, and they make good champagne. So, after that, we went to our bed and breakfast, because we could check in at about that time, 3, 4 in the afternoon. And we get there, and we get the room, which I had only seen pictures of online. It's kind of a leap of faith when you book a romantic getaway. 2 here. 1 there. Yeah. Let's go down here. Oh, man. Lots of things to figure out. That's alright. We got time. So, the B&B that we went to... Let's see, that's 2 and 2, and this goes back 1. Let's do this. There, okay. And this goes up. I forget how tall this is, though. These inset panels. We'll figure it out. Let's get this going. So the B&B was called... Let's see if I can remember this correctly. It's coming to me. Let me look at my notes. Oh, I didn't put it in the notes. Let me look up the sky. The sky helps me think. The name of the place. I don't know. I'll think of it as we go along. The room that we stayed in was called the Fox's Den. It was very cool. They had paintings. Oops. These need to be out here. I will drag the other ones back later on. This goes here. No, that does not go there. Phooey. Again with the need for shears. Still trying to think of it. I will think of it. Let's see, so this... Oh, we're at the center here. Okay, so this... Wait. Was this too wide? Shoot. Okay, so if this is the center... Wait, let's count. Let's count. Just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2. 1, 2 for the frame around the panel. Looks like we can collect dirt now. Let's get a little bit of that going. This and this. Apologies, I thought this would be easier and I would not have to think as much about it. That's correct. This comes down. This comes out. And I think we can do it from here. Yeah. I still can't remember the name of the place. I'm very, very sad that I cannot share. But we stayed in the Fox's Den, and I was thoroughly impressed. Which is why I wish that I could remember the names, so that I could refer you peoples to it. But that's okay. We'll come back. Come back to it. To here. My goal is to get the ground floor laid out. Quote unquote, ground floor. The front bottom. As opposed to the back bottom. Alright, so that's gonna be this whole thing. I should do that from the other side. Man, I feel scatterbrained today. That's okay. That's okay. We'll press on, press through. Just there, there. Okay. And that's 2, so these 2 go here. And then let's build this out, I think. I gotta figure out how wide first, I guess. Guess. Right, so we are in the fox's den. Huge bed. Awesome sense. It was the... Oh, here we go. I remember now. The name of the B&B is Hennessy House. I remember this because we stayed in the carriage house of the Hennessy House. Because the carriage house... let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so that comes in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we come up here. Yep. And then 2. Boom, boom. And then is the side of the TARDIS which comes forward 2. Isn't this fun? Counting with KlerikReturns. Let's not do that. That way, and 1, 2. Awesome! I feel much better. This is gonna be beautiful. Alright, so we got our 2 wide here, and we gotta bring up our 2 wide here. There we go. One more. Oh, fail. So in the fox's den is where we're at. It's got a huge bed, and it's in the carriage house. That's where I was, and literally it was the same door that they used in the 1800s or whatever time period it was. Let's get one of these down here too. To bring their carriages in and out. And what they did is, it's a huge building, very tall, like a small barn, and they would bring the carriage in on one side, park it, unleash the horses. Leash, I don't think is the right term, but I'm going to use it anyway. Tackle, maybe, might be the right word. I don't remember. I'm not up on all the horse vernacular. But, yeah, so it was a big, spacious room. Surprisingly comfortable, and then I got mega brownie points because how to get down this way, I guess. Alright, let's see. I should build out this corner on the other side. So we got 2, 2, and then so the front length 1, 2, 3, 4, side length 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, my mouse didn't move. That scared me. Alright. Down we go. So we got 1, 2, and then 1. Shoot. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. Oops, I need to do this on the level below. 2, 3, 4. I don't want to fall on that cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. To bring it into the next panels and whatnot that go that way. Beautiful! TARDIS building. As you can see, it's going to take a lot of wool. Good thing I have a lot of wool. Alright, let's build this side up a bit. Oh, brownie points. So, I got mega brownie points from special ordering a bottle of champagne. Not Dom Perignon or anything, but it was Prosecco, which my wife really likes. So that was an extra half a brownie point. And so I had champagne ready in the room, along with chocolate-covered strawberries and a small box of chocolates. Oh yeah, King of Romance. Honestly, it was to make up for all the times that I've done a bad job in the past. Right, moving on. Looking at my notes so I don't miss anything. So we went to this place called Gott's Roadside Diner for dinner at a diner, and this was one of those gourmet dealios where I need to check and make sure I know how tall to make this. So it's 9 wide, and they need to be taller than they are wide, because that's the way that it looks. And I can't remember if I did 10 or 11 tall, so I think we should set up one each and figure it out. Or I could just look at my pictures, I suppose. Because I can't go into the old world, actually, anymore, because the server is down. It's gone. The guy took away my access. So we will count up this way first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which would make it square. 10. We'll do this one at 11. Coming down. There we go. And counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we'll go 2. And then we'll put our border on top. 1, 2 tall. It goes down there. We'll drop. And we go all the way across. I think. Maybe. Yeah. Over to here. 1 and 2. And we'll raise this up. Nope, I do not need to shift. There we go. So, let's see, where was I at? Oh yes, Gott's Diner. It was the most expensive cheeseburger I have had. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Let's go to sleep before I get killed by a skelly. Or a spider. Cheeseburger, yes, so I got like this awesome Western bacon awesome burger with a beer, and the wife got a California burger with a beer, I forget. Ours, we both had avocado and bacon and amazingness. Yeah. Premium. That looks about right at 11, but let's try the other side at 10. Just because we can. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one was at 11. This one we will make it 10. So we will put this here. 1, 2. Let's go down. Trying to keep my brain about me too. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, a 2A for the thingy. Fill it in. And while we're over here, might as well do this guy. The ridge, the door seal, what have you. Let's jump down this way. And right. We'll just kind of fill these in, because whoa, I'm okay. I should get some ladders. That's okay. I will be more prepared next time. Got a pillar up this way again. I love this shovel. Love it. Moving on with our story. Because the episode is over when the story is over. That's how it's going to work today. Beautiful. And might as well bring this guy up. And across the top. Boom. Building with KlerikReturns. I just had an awesome idea. I should put midway through commercial breaks and say something about returning. Why? Because my name is the KlerikReturns. Alright, so we got this. Let's get the other one sorted. We're halfway there. Whoa! Whoa! Calm down. So let's see, where was I? Yeah, burger, amazing, beer, amazing. We just kind of hung out, and they had sweet potato fries and onion rings. Let's get some more on our bar here. Can I reach the last one? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. And back we go. Taking a look. Turn that spider spawner into a quick XP grinder. Oh, I feel like I need to fill the center. No, it's definitely this one. Yep. This one would make it easier, but this one feels more proportional. I'm going to fill in the middle just to take a look, and we got to do it in the end anyway. So we'll just go for it. Alright. And let's see, after the diner, which we walked to, by the way, the B&B ended up being downtown, or just outside of downtown, which when I first found out, I was like, oh, really? Like, I don't know, that's kind of, ugh. But then afterward, it ended up being just awesome, because Napa gets extremely hot during the summer, so we ended up just taking a nice, awesome evening walk once the sun went down, over to dinner, and then walking back. It felt good to get out to get the exercise. Not that we hadn't been walking around wineries all day thus far anyway, but it was good. Eating and walking, good things together. Alright, let's go check her out. If I can sprint. We should put a ladder to get up there. Anyway, yes, absolutely the one on the right. Let's move forward with it. I wonder... Nah, I was going to say, I wonder if I have iron in the yurt, but I do not think that I do. Excuse me, I got burps from dinner. I had dinner at work today. It's becoming more and more common for me these days. Not that I have a lot of work to do, but rather, you know what, I should get shears since we're doing so much of this. So we are raising this. This was at 10, raising it by 1. This won't be too bad. We'll just take our time. So after dinner, we walked back and did a couples bubble bath. That part is private. No details provided. And went to bed. And got up the next day, and we went to this. See, that first part was for Shannon, the wine tasting. So we got 2. I'm tilting my head while I'm looking over the corner, by the way. What is it about video games that makes people do that? I do not know. So this comes up here. Let's get this going. 1, 2. Might as well add some extra. Boom, boom. And we come over to this side. Which is correct. Oh, I just realized that needs to be different. Shoot. Bang. Over we go. So instead of 1, this needs to be 2. And let's make sure this is only 1. It is only 1, being this being 2. Yeah. And then off of this, we do this right here. Is that right? No, that's not right. Again, this comes here. That goes there. Alright, we're sorted. So in the morning, we wake up and we do my part of the anniversary, which is going to Jack London State Park. Because I figured we're going to be up in that area anyway. Let's go and see some history, some California American history. Jack London wrote famous books such as White Fang and I want to say Call of the Wild. I might be wrong on that. But a whole lot of other stuff, too. Found out he was a socialist. I did not know that before. It did not really change my view of him as an individual, because no matter what their political beliefs, especially in that age, pre-Cold War, this was in fact at the same time, around the same time as guys like Mark Twain and Mark Twain, Jack London, I can't remember who else it is. But ironically, I'm studying that era in my American literature class, which I just started a couple days ago. Yep, on Monday. It is Wednesday for me today. This is probably going to come out tomorrow, which is Thursday for you. Alright, we have gotten to a point where I may need to call it, because we are running out of time, and we've gotten a lot of progress done. So let's see here. Alright, I'm going to sort things out, gather shears and ladders, shoot a skeleton for shot. Yeah, buddy! I'm going to gather all those things and come back and either say goodbye or finish up my story. We shall see. See you soon. Sad to say, it is time to go. So you will have to watch my next episode. I will save it for the Let's Play. For those of you who only watch my Let's Play, I will save it for the next Let's Play to finish the story about Jack London State Park. Until next time, thanks for watching. Leave a like. Klerik out.